Boom. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the IBJJF World Championship watch along with me, Trey Robinson. Today, we got a very exciting stream. All right, today is all about the brown belt females, adult purple belt males, and then the juvenile blue belts are also going to be taking the match. So if you watched yesterday we saw a lot of the brown belt males, and then we saw blue belt male and females. Today, we're going brown belt females, purple belt males. Now listen, what's little old Trey excited for? What's little old Trey excited for on today's stream? The men's purple belt heavyweight division is absolutely stacked. What's up, bro? Good. It's going to be absolute chaos. And then, what's up, Liz? Hey, I'm doing a live stream. If you want to come back, you want to just hop on right now? Let's go. I don't think anyone's kid in jiu-jitsu has been a part of as many videos as yours.
Yeah, he's everywhere.
All right, you're the first. We literally just started. You're the first guest of the show. So me and the chat, we're trying to get legendary guest pools. And by the end of it, they're going to rate all of our guests. So there's a lot of pressure. You know, you got to really step up. But how are you feeling being back here in the pyramid for another world championship?
I feel great, especially I was looking. My first one was 10 years ago.
It's
not my 10th Worlds, but it was 10 years ago, my first one competing. It was second IBJJF, but it's insane to look back on.
That is pretty insane for sure. So do you have like a favorite memory from the pyramid?
I don't know if this is like a favorite memory, but it's a laugh at myself at how I didn't know the rules. You know when somebody taps your foot and it's 2 points? Didn't know that. I literally lost the absolute finals because of that. I was like, it's a good reason to know the rules though.
Yeah, what belt was that at?
Blue belt, juvenile 1. It was with Gabby Pisania, actually.
Oh, man. So you and Gabby Pisania go probably way further back than people realize, huh? Just competing since juvenile 1. That's insane.
Yeah, our first match was juvenile 1 at Pans. I won that one. And then the second one was juvenile 1 blue belt here at Worlds.
Nice. Do you have anything you want to say about your mom competing? You got some nice nachos going on there. This looks like he's enjoying life right there.
Yeah, he's bulking right now. We're at 33 pounds, and he's trying to keep it up, apparently.
Nice. I think one special thing about since you became a mother and you have came back competed a bunch, is that you always have your son with you, and it is kind of like a special thing to see where you're holding little Danilo here like right before a match, right after a match. You know, is it important for you to like kind of make your son a part of you being a competitor as well?
I mean, I don't really know anything different, but this was always what I wanted. Like, part of my dream was be a mom, world champion, so we're hoping for that tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but Sunday. But it's super important for me to have him here. I can't imagine, like, leaving him maybe when he's a little bit older, but right now, he's just part of all of it with me.
That's awesome. Well, we appreciate you jumping on, just getting us kicked off with an awesome guest right away, but good luck this weekend. It's going to be sick. Bye. Bye.
No high fives, though.
Yeah, you are covered in cheese. Yeah, see you. All right, there we go. We already got one guest. No worries, bro. I can fix it. You got it? All right, we're having some equipment malfunction over here. Thank you, bro. All right, there you guys go. Look at that. That's the power of us doing this live stream here in the Walter Pyramid, where we just start the stream immediately. We already got Lis Clay as a guest. So legendary guest pool off the rip. Now remember, if you guys were watching yesterday, then we're trying to do two things. Okay, we're trying to watch sick jiu-jitsu matches, and we're trying to get legendary guest pools. So by the end of this, I need you guys to keep track of all the guests we've had, and then the chat is going to rank the guests. We're going to decide who is the best guest of the day. Yesterday, we had on Pato, we had on Sarah Galval, Jose Steve, Mateus Gabriel, and some others as well. It's hard to keep it all straight. That's why I need you guys to, keep it locked in for me and remind me who all we've had on and everything. But I see where everyone's starting to trickle in now. We're going to get to the matches soon. Let's see here. Let's see what the chat's saying. Good evening from Catania, Italy. Shout out Michael from Italy. Rodrigo from Brazil. When do matches begin? They're going on right now behind me. I'll quad box it here soon. When do the Grillo brothers compete? I believe they've already had a match. They were competing side by side. Kind of insane. Literally on the mats next to each other. How cool would that be to have your twin brother out there competing on the mat next to you? But yeah, like I was saying, what I'm excited for today is definitely the Pro Belt heavyweight division. I think the heavyweight division for Pro Belt is absolutely stacked. We're going to see guys like Ollie from Australia's in there. Freddie from France, representing AOJ, then also Jack Bidwell from Austin, Texas, and a bunch of other guys. So we're definitely going to try and catch some of those matches. I believe those guys are taking the mats now. And there's a whole lot more action where that came from, a whole lot more fun to have. That's right, your boy Marky. Trickle in, everybody. Trickle in, trickle in. We got Raul. Hey, I said, hey, good evening from Argentina. Shout out Argentina. Let's see here. But yeah, everybody else in the chat, go ahead and start firing off. Let me know where you're watching from. Say what's up. How's your day going? You know what I'm saying? We got to get to know each other here a little bit. And hopefully this will be a fun one for everybody. But I'm stoked to be back here. Day 2 at the IBJJF World Championship. It's kind of awesome just streaming at the top of the pyramid. Just have, you know, the mats and everything going on behind me. But yeah, I don't know. It's like it's a special feeling because I've been doing these live streams now trying to bring you guys like the little watch along thing. And it is a very fun thing that I get to do. And there was like, I was talking with the powers that be, the brass at Flow Sports. And it was like, what am I going to do? Am I going to be able to stream? Am I going to have to stay in Austin, not go to Worlds? And I said, nah. You boys can't keep me locked up in the basement Flow holds me in. You know, they keep me down in this little basement with just a couple lights and a camera, and they say, now make some content, Trey. Entertain the people. Dance for them. Dance, you know? And I said, no, I'll dance for the people, but I want to do it in the Walter Pyramid. So it is such a sick vibe where, you know, I'm just looking around. There's people walking by nonstop, competitors who are competing today, people who competed yesterday, and then we have people like Lis Clay who are going to be competing this weekend. So super sick. What's up, Becerra? Becerra, I haven't seen you in the chat in a while. It's glad to have you back, bro. You just been watching quietly, or you checked out for a minute, you're back in, but either way, I'm glad you're back watching. Yeah, love to see Liz and the family thriving. Purple belt's up next. Yeah, definitely. It is so sick how Liz just brings her son with her everywhere. Holding it down in Illinois, watching from work in Florida. If you got me up on your second monitor at work and you want me to start saying some crazy stuff so your boss runs over and is like, what the hell are you watching? Just let me know. I'll say some crazy stuff. Nothing quite like BJJ and Za on a Friday night. That's what I'm talking about. That's what it's all about, Toto. But what do you guys think? You guys ready for the quad box action? Should we get into it? Start watching some of these matches? What do you guys have to say about it? Let me know. Fire off in the chat if it's quad box time and we need to get it going. Because there's definitely a lot of sick action to be had today. And also, I dropped a link in the chat already. If you guys, if you guys don't like listening to me yap, because I don't know if you guys have been to these streams before, but I don't necessarily just sit here and commentate the jiu-jitsu. I kind of get all over the place. I'll try to be better, but, that's kind of just what it is. But if you don't want to watch me, you just want to watch the matches on your own, you can watch what I'm watching. Click the link that I pinned in the chat. You can go to FloGrappling there, get subscribed, watch all of the World Championship and everything else we got going on. What's up, Bentley? Welcome back to the chat. Porto Fly, chat's back. Let's go. Yeah, you guys, now listen. This is a democracy, I run the chat run the stream in unison with the chat. No need. He sees two guys fighting in pajamas, says, WTF, you watching? Classic. All right, Becerra, patrolling quietly. That's what I'm talking about, bro. All right, let's fire up the quad box. Let's get it going. This is what we're here for. We're here for crazy quad box action. You want to be with Tredavious. That's what I'm talking about, baby. A lot of people don't know that. My full name is Tredavious Robinson. I just go by Trey for short, but if you want the full government, it's Tredavious. All right, quad box time. Welcome to the quad box, boys. This is where it gets serious. This is where we don't mess around. Y'all know what I'm saying? Let me see. I'm going to pull up BJJ comp system and see who all should be coming up on what matches, because there are definitely some matches I don't want to miss today. And like I said, part of the stream here in the pyramid, we already had Liz on, which was kind of a crazy pull just off the rip. You got the matches up on the computer monitor with your audio in the background for the full experience. That's what I'm talking about, dude. I need you to let Flow know that they just got to start streaming me on the FloGrappling app all the time as a secondary stream. A little, almost like Joe Rogan Fight Companion type of thing, where we can just watch, all the boys can watch along together. Even whenever they tell me I got to shut down the YouTube stream, I can just keep it going, and just stream all the time. I might just start doing a 24/7 stream, a marathon stream, just jiu-jitsu marathon stream nonstop. All right, let me look at comp system. We got some purple belt medium heavies out there. The medium heavies are also pretty sick. Some roosters, middle. Heavyweights going on mat 12. What else we got? 1, 2. We got mat 4. Okay, let me throw up Musakata from Unity is on mat 4 right now. I do want to watch him. Linked up with him at Unity on the road to Worlds. Definitely a cool guy. Sick jiu-jitsu. I believe he just most recent at Nogi Worlds, he won double gold. And now he's trying his luck in the gi. What do you guys everybody in the chat watching? Do you guys you lean more gi or no gi? Which one are you doing more often? In training and otherwise. All right. Got Musakata bottom left. Trying to see real quick if there's anyone else coming up that we don't want to miss. Yeah, it seems like mat 12 is going to have a lot of the heavyweights. All right. What's up, Chopped? Yes, Gi. I see here a lot of good things on live stream commentary. Hell yeah. Gi all day. Gi for the win. Hello, can you stream? I am streaming. What the heck? I am streaming. I love Gi, but schedule has said more no Gi lately. Honestly, been super good for rounding things out. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's always good to do a little bit of both, to be honest with you. I definitely train, I mean, almost exclusively in the gi, but I try to mix in a little no gi. I should probably do it more, to be honest with you. It's good to do both. It's also just fun to do both. All right. What are we watching here? Fat Rascal says, gi because I stand up when I pee. I usually just pee in my pants. Now, if you boys, if I'm missing a scrappy poo, I'm going to count on you guys to let me know that there's a scrappy poo going on in the chat. So if there's a scrappy poo and we got to lock in, you let me know. There's the brown belt female divisions are also pretty stacked today. Like, when it comes time for the brown belt female absolute, I think that is going to be absolutely electric. You have girls like Nicolette Kiss, Eliza Nascimento, India Risby, Emily Leyva. So definitely just like a really stacked brown belt female divisions as well. That should be pretty sick today. What's going on mat 9, little rascal? What's going down on mat 9, rascal? What do I got to turn it on for? Yeah, you got to pee in your gi pants during a match to assert dominance. Simple as that. Never let your opponent know your strategy. Listen, I'm a level with you guys. Jazari Matuto just walked by, and I could have been like, yo, Jazari, I'm doing a live stream. You want to jump on? I got so nervous. I didn't say a word. I just went quiet there for a second. I froze up. I froze up. Jazari walked by. I couldn't say a word. The lightweight finals are on mat 9? All right. That's crazy. We're already getting to the finals. Things move fast.
Hey, I'm Petey, a.k.a. Peter Pan. Turns out adulthood's kind of awesome. I still don't understand fitted sheets or taxes, but luckily AAA covers
all right.
adult mysteries like home and auto insurance.
Yeah, hard skip the beat there. Wow, you guys know what I'm talking about. Look, Jordan, what time does he come up? I don't really know, Dave. I might need some more info on that to really pull that for you. Here we got Musakati taking the back right here. Yeah, he's an absolute dog. But let's see what kind of close guard Musa's got. It's a little hectic streaming this up here where everyone's just like walking around in front of me and like looking at me like, what the hell is this guy doing? They don't know that the alley cats are in full swing, dude. They don't know that I'm chatting it up to you guys right now. You guys are holding it down on the flip side of this whole thing. But they'll know soon enough. I think at some point we're gonna have to switch over to mat 12 because I think a bunch of the heavyweight action's gonna go down there, and that's kind of the main division I kind of want to lock in today.
Hey, I'm Petey. You might remember me as Peter.
Imchamas Musa looks tired.
I rebranded.
Could be the case. I will say honestly, like some dudes are just tired looking guys. Like they're just guys who do look tired whenever they compete, even if they're not, you know?
AAA covers other adult mysteries, like home and auto insurance. With AAA, growing up is a total breeze. Hey, seriously? How do you feel?
All right.
Asking for a friend. With AAA,
You guys have any purple belts or anything, or brown belt females, or even juveniles? Juvenile blue belts are going to be going later today, and the juveniles are absolutely nuts. That you guys are locked in on trying to watch. Top right, we got Guy Bernstein versus Fernando Paiva. Fernando Paiva won double gold last year at juvenile blue, so he's an absolute dog. He's a guy to keep your eye out for. Oh, that dude that bottom left. Miles just putting everything into that. Musa said, nah. He said, nah, that ain't it, homie. Yeah, looks like Musa's going to get the win there in advance. Massive Iron greetings from planet Earth, watching before open mat. That's what I'm talking about, dog. Shout out planet Earth. I believe this is mat 6. Oh, no, that's mat 9. Yeah, Musa, I saw Massive Iron. You said bottom left looks tough. Yeah, Musa Kadi, he won double gold no-gi worlds. So now he's, doing his thing in the gi, seeing if he can get it done. Mat 6 for Abdul Jamal Abdizizov. How did I say on that pronunciation? I want to watch Mat 6 super heavy 1:15 p.m. All right, we can try to make that happen. We can see what we can do here. Fernando Paiva got the sub, top right. Did you guys see how that one ended? What for everybody watching in the chat right now, we got to try and get legendary guest pools to join the live stream as well. So basically anyone who might be here at the pyramid, walking around and stuff that we can try and stop and get to come on. Out of all the potential people, who do you guys hope we get today? Who you guys trying to will into existence? We'll join the live stream and we'll check in with. Drop your most desired guest pools. Go Kali, appreciate you, bro. No problem. Doing what I can. Doing what I can with what I got, brother. All right. There is just a palpable energy here in the pyramid, if I do say so myself. They scrapping top left, Mateus Mendez and Isaias Areju. What up, Trash Man? Welcome to the day 2 stream. Feeling good. We're feeling loose and lubricated. Ready to roll. Ready to roll with anything that gets thrown our way throughout today. Any sort of wild hijinks that we could find ourselves in today. We're ready to just, dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge through it, Do what we got to do to make it happen. One way or another. And I want you guys to know, obviously we got a lot of people watching in the chat, watching from home and everything. I got a live audience here. It's probably like 300 to 500 people deep. It's just absolutely insane. If you could see the other side of the camera, it would blow your mind with how many people are watching here live. And I know, unless you guys are here in the pyramid, you can't validate that. So you'll have to take my word for it that, man, we got so many people here watching me live streaming from the top of the pyramid. It's absolutely nuts. I saw Hawan competing earlier. I don't know where he's at in the bracket, but I do know I was walking by the mats earlier and I saw he was out there. So Hawan should be out there. All right. All right, we should be getting... Hey, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah, so we should be getting Ollie Silvestro up next on top right. Ollie's a young killer out of Australia. He's having a lot of... Try to get Isaac buy-in, so we can do that. Elijah loving the stream. Loving the stream, companion. Keep up the dope work. Of course, bro. I'll try my best. Try my best to keep it happening. Blair Hamilton on mat 7 at 12:35. Yeah, we can switch one of these out for mat 7. Is there one that you guys want me to switch from? What's up, Cole? Cole, you want to join this live stream we're doing right now? All right, come back by. All right, Cole Abate just walked by. We almost had him, but he's got to go coach, you know? Hopefully. Come on, Icaro. All right, so we couldn't get Cole. He was busy, but we got a better option. We got Icaro. What are you up to, Icaro? What's going on?
You know, just out here enjoying the vibes, you know, with the AOJ team. Just watched Fernando Paiva get to the finals.
Definitely.
Going sick. It's great.
Who else do you guys have competing today at do you have adult brown belt females, purple belts, and then juveniles going?
Yeah, we have. I think we have the most stacked juvenile team this year. There's going to be a lot of gold medals in the juvenile scene for sure.
Definitely. For how many years off are you from being able to compete at juvenile?
2
years.
2 years.
You're closing in on them. You're about to be taking over here soon.
Almost. I can't wait. I've already competed in the pyramid before. I had the opportunity to compete 2-pan kids here. One in 2019 and one in 2020. So I already know what it feels like. I know how the vibe is here, and I can't wait. It's
Definitely. Awesome. So for this weekend, obviously, Saturday, Sunday, the black belts are going to take over, and there's obviously a lot of stacked AOJ black belts going to be taking the mats. Who should the people be keeping their eye on whenever the black belts go out there?
Cole Abate. That's the guy of the year, I believe. Very excited. I was able to, you know, watch Cole's process all the way to, you know, today's day, and I think what he's done and what he's been doing is he's gonna shock the people this year, and he's gonna get his famous rematch that he's wanted, and I think it's gonna be great to see him get out there and, you know, get the gold medal this year for us.
All right, sick. Do you know where Fernando is in the bracket?
Fernando's currently in the finals on mat 5. So stay tuned.
Mat 5. All right, we'll have to switch over to it, but all right, appreciate it, Icaro. Thanks for dropping in. The chat's gonna rate our guests at the end, so it's you and Lis Clay so far today.
So far, I'm number 1, correct?
Yeah, good to see you, bro. All right, there we go. Got Icaro in the house. Oh, my bad. I gotta do a better job of reading you guys' chats to the guest whenever they hop on. Sometimes I get worried that when I get a guest on, you guys aren't gonna behave. You're gonna say some crazy stuff, and then I'm gonna be like, oh, look what the chat's saying, and it's gonna be like something that'll get me in trouble. So, like, here we go. Chop, get Mackenzie Dern on. If Mackenzie comes by, I'll definitely ask her to come on. Pro Belt Men's always fun to watch. Definitely. I think it's one of the most fun divisions to watch for sure. You get a lot of guys who have some skills, developing some good techniques, some good skills, as well as like willingness to throw down and make it happen. So definitely should be a lot of fun. You guys are giving Icaro the number 1 spot so far. Were you here whenever Liz was on? All right, so we got Ollie top right. Looks like he passed the guard. I didn't see how he did it. Did you guys see how he did it? I think mat 1 is top left, right? Yeah, well, actually, Chopped, I'm a red belt, but no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm still a purple belt. I'm a slow learner. So, I'm going to do probably 2 or 3 more years at purple belt, really get myself up to speed, and then maybe get the brown belt. I still got a grand slam at purple, so I've been talking with my professor. I'm saying let's lock in, make sure I get the purple belt grand slam, both gi and no gi, before, you know, advancing to the brown belt ranks, of course. Fabricio Andre, what's up, Fabricio? What's going on, Fabricio? Why aren't you here in the pyramid, huh? Fabricio, you should just come and host the podcast full time with me. What do you say? Or host the streams full time. The Hokage streams, those would be absolutely nuts. If Fabricio was here and we got Fabricio on, that would be all-time legendary guest pool right there. The Hokage just going crazy dog style. Who do you have taking the Academy first place trophy? I think Alliance is in first right now, and to be honest, they are looking pretty tough. They're so deep. I do think like AOJ's gonna try and make a run for it. It would be kind of cool if AOJ definitely goes, you know, has a chance at the team trophy, but we'll see. A lot of good teams. Digital guest pool #1, crazy dog style. E nós cachorrada, vamos lá, Fabricio. Next year. All right, bro. We're counting on it next year. At ADCC, let's do an IRL stream, Fabricio, in Poland, where we just spend a day streaming us walking around Poland live a couple days before ADCC. Are you in? You guys want to see an IRL stream, me and Fabricio walking around Krakow, Poland? I mean, that would be unreal. Do you believe that it will be Cole versus Mayrum in the finals? I mean, that would be electric if it was. I do. There is just like, that division is super tough, but there is just this feeling around Cole Abate this year that I feel like there could be a chance. All right, Fabricio, let's do it. We're locked in. Do you know who Mario Lopez is from Saved by the Bell? He just got his brown belt after winning a Master World Tournament. Yeah, Rob, I know Mario Lopez, of course. Yeah, I saw he won the Masters International. That takes place the day before the World Championship, and then got his brown. That's pretty sick, dude. Honestly, you got to respect a guy like in the world of celebrity jiu-jitsu people, it's so dope whenever one of those guys is actually just like training hard and competing. Like, that's so badass. So definitely shout out Mario Lopez. If he's still here and we got Mario Lopez, that'd be a crazy outside of jiu-jitsu celebrity pool. Ollie racking up some points, top right, 11-0. Oh, another guy who's in this pro belt heavyweight division is Johnny Muniz, the younger brother of the Muniz brothers. He's an absolute dog as well. Like, obviously, you guys know the Muniz brothers, and so you know that he's going to be a killer too. Everything I've seen from Mario Lopez, that he's actually pretty good. Like, definitely, dude. Like, showing up and winning Masters International is like, that's not just like a given. So definitely got to be a beast to be able to do that. Yeah, we got to get Mark Zuckerberg on. Ollie going to ride this out for the points win. Kind of Ana Clara and Iris Nascimento having a little bit of a scrappy poo down there. Estevao, Trey, how are you? Did you see Tehilo yesterday in brown belt? Tehilo means brick in Portuguese. That's what Tehilo means? Yeah, Jefferson Tehilo, he's an absolute dog. he's like a wild grappler, you know? He just snipes stuff. Mario Lopez, a decent boxer too. That's crazy. Who do you guys, if you guys watched, we did a podcast this morning and Adam Wardzinski joined. I don't know if you guys watched or not, but me and Adam were debating whether or not he thinks he could beat me in a kickboxing match. I think I would destroy Adam Wardzinski kickboxing only. And if it's left way, then he's cooked, bro. If you allow me to headbutt, listen, there's one rule about headbutts. Nobody wins with a headbutt, but I'm definitely coming out better than the other guy if I start dropping headbutts. You got to believe that. Is Freddie Tala coming up on mat 1? It's nice to meet you yesterday, bro. I was the guy that said Roger Gacy was the GOAT. Yeah, nice to meet you too, bro. Nice to meet you too. Thanks for hopping on the stream. You'd beat Adam in Street Fighter for sure, the video game. Whenever Adam, he came to Austin recently for a seminar, and he stayed at my house, and I had Adam playing Arc Raiders. It was so funny. I was playing Arc Raiders with Adam, and mainly we were just keeping it friendly. If you guys are familiar with Arc Raiders, we were keeping it friendly, just going after the Arc, trying to kill the robots and whatnot. And Adam had a little bit of bloodlust. He said, nah, let's just start killing the other players. And so, yeah, we turned dark that day. Started taking out, just started gooping up everybody. You want me to go mat 5? There was an armbar from K-Guard. Let's go back. I want to see that. Oh, wow. To be honest with you, that's not how I expected that to go, but that was sick. All right, I'm switching mat 9 to mat 5 because Derek is spamming it, and he's convinced me. But it better be something. Oh, actually, let's go mat 7 for Blair Hamilton from East Coast.
Hey, I'm Petey. You might remember me as Peter Pan. Yeah, I rebranded. Turns out adulthood's kind of awesome. AAA made it easy. Sure, I still don't understand fitted sheets or taxes, but luckily AAA covers other adult mysteries like home and auto insurance. With AAA, growing up.
Oh, Hawan's on mat 5.
Hey, seriously? How do you fold a fitted sheet? Asking for a friend.
All right, it's getting tough out there.
It pays to be a member.
You beat Adam lately. Jiu-Jitsu players haven't had much success. UFC. Yeah. Listen, as long as I can catch my breath, as long as I don't get out of breath, I'll put up a fight against Adam. That's for sure. We headed to heaven on mat 7. That's right, Tommy. We got to get the poems going again. I'm gonna switch mat 4 to mat 5.
AKA Peter Pan. Turns out adulthood's kind of awesome. I still don't understand fitted sheets or taxes, but luckily AAA covers other adult mysteries like home and auto insurance. With AAA,
a friend who was a pretty good amateur MMA guy competed at Pro Belt today and got destroyed. These guys are just on a different level. Yeah, dude, it's like you can't like at any belt you can't expect to show up to Worlds and just kind of casually try and win the World Championship. Like you will eventually run into an absolute dog at every belt level. All right, we got Vitor Pantoja, top right, going against Yuri De Brito. Vitor Pantoja is a beast. We've watched him in previous streams before. I mean, I don't want to miss these heavyweight matches on mat 1, but this mat's been empty for a while. And you guys know the vibe. We're not trying to have an empty quad box. We're trying to have an absolutely stacked to the gills quad box. So we're going to see a Father Day W. I remember this topic was brought up a month or two ago on the show. Just imagine Jocko Willing and his daughter competing against another father-daughter match. I mean, I agree. The father-daughter, father-son W-No event would be pretty sick. Yeah, we got to stack the quad box. This is getting embarrassing. We don't even have a 50% full quad box. I mean, yeah, we don't because bottom right, that match isn't going on either. This is not what you want to see in the quad box. What's up, C-Flow? Welcome back to the stream. OC in the house. Let me see, make sure there's nothing I'm missing here.
You might remember me as Peter Pan. Yeah, I rebranded. Turns out adulthood's kind of awesome. AAA made it easy. Sure,
All right, Blair Hamilton is back out there now.
But luckily, AAA covers other adult mysteries, like home and auto.
That one's kind of wrapping up. It's going to be 1 advantage, 1 penalty. Ooh.
Hey, seriously? How do you fold a fitted sheet?
Oh, wow.
With AAA,
Is he going to get the last second sweep? Got the 2. Shout out Blair Hamilton pulling off that last second sweep for the win. Assuming he holds this. What's your opinion on guys wearing socks on the mats in training? I can't necessarily say I'm a supporter of people wearing socks on the mat. Definitely kind of a funny move. Now, would I potentially show up wearing socks on the mat as a joke and just act like it's cool? 100% I would do that. That is for sure something I would do. But I'm doing it like ironically, bro, like for a joke. All right, Blair's getting the win there. Let's switch this to mat 5. They're saying Fernando Paiva is coming up. But this match is dead right now. Nothing's happening on it. This is ruining our quad box reputation by there just not being anything going on.
But luckily, AAA covers other adult mysteries like home and auto insurance. With AAA, it pays to be a member.
Ooh, it is going on. All right, we joined in right in time to see Fernando Paiva get the sub. That looked brutal. Fernando Paiva is so good. Like I said, last year he won juvenile double gold. I don't know if he's going to enter the adult Pro Bowl absolute. It would be sick if he did, but I also think that's going to be a very tough absolute. That would be insane if he goes in a run on the purple belt absolute. Do you know Freddie El Atala? Yeah, I know Freddie. Freddie representing France and AOJ. We caught up with him when we went to AOJ for Road to Worlds. And, yeah, Freddie's a cool guy. He should be competing on Mat 1 here soon. I don't know why Mat 1's top left. I don't know why it's been held up for so long, but that one should be going down soon. Now, listen, I'm going to tell you guys a little private stuff between me and you guys right now. There's like a bunch of people just standing right next to my stream, and it's making me a little uncomfortable. They're just kind of standing like a foot away from me off camera, and it's making it a little awkward, but I'm going to try and power through it. I do not know the story of why they wear suits and ties, but boy, oh boy, do they look good. Do they look good while they're doing it. At 52, Mat 1, Freddie will fight. Yeah, we're just kind of waiting for Mat 1 to get moving. We got it right here. Send one of them to get you an acai bowl? Yeah, I might have to. Does sound kind of good. Yeah, we got a bunch of freaking secret agents, dude, trying to watch me. What are you guys, feds? What are these guys, feds? Trying to creep on the stream? Trying to see what we're up to, dude? Just tell them to back off. This is a private matter. This is a private matter between me and the chat. The alley cat. Oi, Diogo. Bro, I'm doing a live stream. You want to jump on real quick? Talk to the people? All right. Legendary guest pool. We got the baby shark. What's up, Diogo?
What's up? I'm good. You?
I'm doing good. What have you been up to?
I'm coach today, tomorrow, and hopefully Sunday.
Nice. You're a baby shark team now, huh?
Yeah. Now I'm gonna start my own gym. So, well, you guys can see. Shark loading, but it's not the official name. The official name I'm gonna announce next week.
Okay.
But we are working on the bureaucratic things and everything. But yeah, life goes on now, so can't wait for this new phase of my life.
Yeah. Are you going to be the head coach of Shark Loading team?
Yes, I am. I'm already.
There's no way you're a good head coach, bro. You're gonna come in late. You're gonna be joking around.
Yeah, no pressure. I wanna let my athletes free, you know. Can fight well, no pressure at all. Let them have fun.
Yeah. What's going on with Mommy and Daddy Shark? What are they up to?
I don't know. I'm alone now.
Just all alone now, huh? Why didn't you do Worlds this year?
As you guys know the situation, you know, I started becoming so bad, you know, like didn't train, and I was like, okay. And then I have to make hard decisions, and then I make to follow my own path. And then some people, they say, oh, we go with you, we're gonna wait for you, open your gym here. But we're gonna fight wars. I need you guys, and I need you. And I was like, okay, they see me as a head coach for so long, so now I have to make this paper. So that's why I'm here, help them achieve their dreams. So, and I'm happy for this new phase, a new challenge, and I think the future is gonna be brief. Yeah, brief.
Yeah. Are you going to stay in Jundiaí, or are you gonna go somewhere else?
Yeah, I want to stay in Jundiaí, São Paulo. So I already live there. So I like the place. It's a good city, and also I love Brazil. But yeah, so because the people is already there, a lot of people is already waiting for me. So I already have my students.
Yeah. So Isaac Lima, he's gonna be Baby Shark team, right? And he's competing today, right? Isaac Lima.
Yeah.
You ever heard of him?
Yeah, for sure. I think he's from Trinidad because I didn't have a name, in the official name at the time, the IBJJF. But no problem. Each student they are fight for another champion, but they are with the shark loading on the back, so that's good. And after that, we're gonna organization these little things.
For people who are watching who don't know Isaac Lima yet, will you tell them about him? What's he like? Because I've seen you and him train in the gym before, whenever he was an orange belt. But training is training and game is game, right?
Yeah.
Because he might have beaten you in the training.
He's a special kid. He's very talented. He's like a Mika, you know, very flow guy. So I think he's have a beautiful future in Jiu-Jitsu. So just depend on him. But he's a very special. You know, a killer guy, a surprising guy, and I believe he can do well in the future.
All right. Are we going to see you in Poland for ADCC?
No, this year I will not fight ADCC. Also, I didn't fight Worlds. I will focus on my gym. A lot of work to do, and I have people to take care now. Of course, I will not stop competing just for a while because this needs my attention, and that's it.
Yeah. It's good to see you, Baby Shark. What's up, bro? It's good to see you, man. Yeah.
My first student in Bahia, he's in the same finals. Let's go.
All right, let's go. Do you want to hit like a little Baby Shark for him or something on the camera? The little Baby Shark moves? Maybe a little dance move. Come right here and do a little Baby Shark dance move. Nice, bro. It's good to see you, Diogo. All right, there we go. Baby Shark. All right, what are you guys talking about in here? You guys were saying someone started already? What match has started that you guys are talking about? That was kind of crazy. Did Diogo just announce that he's not doing ADCC? Breaking news on the live stream? That was kind of nuts, no? He just kind of said that casually. I was kind of like, whoa. I don't know if that's real or not, or official. I wasn't provoking him. I was trying to say fun stuff. He was talking serious. Which, I mean, you know. Yeah, I don't know. Guess it's a serious situation. All right, we got Ollie back top right. We got Johnny Muniz top left. Everyone's begging for Mat 6. All right, jeez. Oh, Ollie just hit the surfboard on him after that. What's up, Shanji? I'm doing a live stream. You want to join? Talk about Worlds a little bit? What do you say? On YouTube? Come on in. You want to step over here maybe? All right, we got Xande Ribeiro joining in. Next guest. You're following up Baby Shark as a guest. Can you do a Baby Shark impression?
Not really, man.
What are you excited for this Worlds this year? I saw your Instagram stories. I don't know if you're too excited.
Of course, you know, I'm excited what my guys can do, how they work and adapt from a little bit of a no-gi season. You know, Felipe has been killing it. Winston has been working a lot of that. And of course, we always train with the gi. So I'm excited about what my guys can bring and how much they have evolved in the game. You know, Leo, the black belts. You know, we have Danilo, we have Andrew, we have Wallison, we have Ian Picapau that, you know, crushed on the Masters. And then Laranjinha, he promised to win the heavyweight division for me. Winston, that's, you know, have a really tough division. Of course, Lelel, you know, to take the lightweight division this year that he had a little hiccup last year. So I'm more focused on that. You saw my story. It's still a lot of flying, sliding, double guard. But I gotta give the props. A couple kids from Dream Art. They're really throwing down, try to take people down, staying on top of pressure. That's what I like to see. You know, it's okay to use a strategy to jump, sliding, double guard, but you know, it's always good to toss the world in someone's back.
Yeah. What do you think? You know, what's got to be different, I guess, to make Worlds more hype, to make it more exciting in a way that you would want to see? Is it just like more exciting matches, people going out there and kind of putting it on the line more? I guess, like, what is it from your perspective?
From my perspective, one, I think there's a lot of situations on the road that could be different. I think it's too many little nuances that once you train enough, you can basically win without competing, right? Why? I always argue, why do I have to get an advantage just for the fact that I stood up from a double guard pull? For me, it's very idiotic. It's just starting that concept that I need to award you for doing your job, you know? So if you go back to, you know, earning your way into life, you're just doing the bare minimum and wants to be awarded. I guess that's where the rule is going about. A couple things such as that, I think that's definitely something that really irritates me. If you take that away, you'd see like probably 80% of the matches it starts with an advantage, and that can change the whole dynamic of everything that happened. Also, it could be a little more subjective, but to be able to pull guard, you have to make a meaningful grip. You know, for me, a meaningful grip is at least one Mississippi. One Mississippi. Yeah, because they it's like this. I jump on you and I touch your gi and I fall. I have not made the grip. I made contact, but I have not made the grip. So that's another one that it's simple we could be doing. I don't like the idea of the subjective about if you pass my guard or initiate a half guard sweep. Like, you know, you cross the knee, I might use that as surge to go in your leg, stand up and take you down. I don't like that one. A lot of times, you know, I initiate a takedown, go back down, and the other person gets an advantage. It's just some nuances of the rules that I don't agree. I accept just because it is what it is, but I think it goes again. It makes what matter in the fight the least quota on it versus the big one. And that's my intake. Everything else I think is fine. I think the kids do a great job. Definitely, like I said, if we look down here for 5 minutes, we're gonna definitely have a lot of jumping double guard pulls versus double legs.
And so you obviously talked about some of your team like that's competing today. Laranjinha, I feel like, you know, been getting a lot more notoriety. People kind of are aware of him and know his name. I think Winston Torres goes a little more under the radar. Could you kind of like talk about Winston and, you know, what kind of grappler is he? What can people expect whenever he's out there this weekend?
Well, Winston, he's very disciplined. He's a specimen, basically. I first watched him. He did the finals of the Brasileiro Absolute as a brown belt. That you can see how hard work he is. He had a little mistake there, got disqualified for I don't remember why. but a huge judo background, likes to play top, likes to play pressure, pass doubles unders, viragayas, old school style. We incorporate more outside passing to his game, a little more good positioning. He's not too comfortable in the guard, so we had him play a lot of bottom, you know, because super heavyweight division is definitely a division that he probably could see himself on the ground, and I think it's important for a heavy-based top player to have guard. Yeah, but I think in his division, the two main people are Nolan and Eric. They're notable guard players, so I think that's going to play for him. Yeah, he's just a guy that's been growing. He teaches a lot for us. It start to get better, no gi, a little more comfortable with leg entanglement. Yeah, just a work in progress.
All right, well, thanks for hopping on the stream real quick, Xande. We appreciate it. Good to see you.
Stay tuned on FloGrappling.
Thanks, man. Yeah, see you. All right. All right, you guys are going nuts in the chat right now. Now listen, boys, I'm a level with you. I try to switch it around, make sure I'm watching the matches you guys want to watch as well as the matches that I want to watch. But whenever, you know, when we get a guest on and we start talking to them, interviewing them, that's one of the beautiful things about being here in the Pyramid is we can bring these guests on, we can hear from high-level athletes, people who have been there before, and so I can't just be switching mats while I'm interviewing Xande, talking to him. So we gotta, you know, you guys roll with what we're doing here a little bit of a flow roll we got here, you know, where it's like if we got a guest on, yeah, I'm probably not gonna be switching the matches as much, but all right. But I do see Freddie is out there now. All right, Freddie taking the back. Very good interview, Mike Guy. Yeah, thank you. Please refer to me exclusively as Mike Guy. All right, we're potentially going to get Mark Kerr on. I don't know if you guys know Mark Kerr, absolute legend of the game. This would be wild. If we get Mark Kerr, this is going to be a crazy-ass pull. You're explaining yourself to literally bots. Yeah, I guess so. Freddie in complete control, yeah. I'm telling you, boys, this purple belt heavyweight division is nuts. Because in the top right, Vitor Pendoja and Italo Giello are also in that. Yeah, it'd be crazy if we get the smashing machine. Who knows? I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty good. I'm not gonna say I'm pretty good. I'm decent enough at interviewing people. I interview a lot of people. I'm getting nervous with the potential of Mark Kerr coming on, talking to the smashing machine. What should I say? Get the pre-questions going that I can ask Mark Kerr. All right, yeah, I'll ask him about the Rock and Ozempic. Ooh, bottom left, we got a little choke from the back. What is your name, Mike Guy? I think you own FloGrappling, correct? No, I don't own FloGrappling. I just work for FloGrappling. I'm an employee. My name is Trey Robinson. My full name is Tredavious Robinson. If you want my full name, you can call me Tredavious. Mister. You can call me Mista. You can call me Mr. Tredavious. You can also call me Mike Guy. That's pretty funny. Broseph Chin? About who does he curd the most? Broseph Chin? Is this a Joseph Chin parody account? I've seen you before, Tredavious. Where'd you see me at before? You've seen me, pal? Mod me up, my guy, C-Flow. You got a long ways to go before I mod you up, C-Flow. I like Mike Guy. Yeah, Mike Guy is honestly pretty funny. What's up, everybody? Mike Guy back with another stream. Imagine Mike Guy in a stream where I forget my mic. That would be horrible. I'm not sure what's happening top right. Did someone rip their gi? Or someone's calling foul play on a gi? Are we getting a mythical mid-match gi check? You only unlock that once a world. So this is a special moment if we're capturing it live on this stream. Hollywood Mike, but spelled like M-I-C. That's pretty funny, Chopped. That's deep ball knowledge as well of FloGrappling. So respect for that joke. Yeah, Freddie's an absolute dog. Freddie's just running up the score here, 11-0. Musakati's coming back around on map 4. What mat am I rocking with down here? All right, I think map 4 is right here. I think we got Mark Kerr coming over, boys. Play it cool. All right. Yeah. Come on through. How's it going, Mark? I'm Trey.
Hey, Trey.
Nice to meet you. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. This is good. It's good to be in this environment. You know, I forget how much energy is like in a competition like this because I walk in and I instantly feel it. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I guess for someone at home who's never kind of been to the pyramid or never been at like an elite grappling competition like that, is there a way to describe that kind of feeling, that buzz in the air?
It's for me, it's energy. It's just this because you get everybody down there on the mat, and then you get all the fans that get hooked into it, and I can feel it. But I'm used to being in an environment like this, like through wrestling, through all of it, through competing. It's part of the addiction.
Yeah, for sure, you know. And so I do want to ask you because, you know, obviously the Smashing Machine, you were played by The Rock, has came out and stuff. What's life been like in a world where that movie's came out? What was it like working with The Rock as well? It's got to be crazy, right?
Oh, he's solid. Just you know, I break it down like this. I go, if you want to root for a couple of people, right? Dwayne Johnson's one of them. He's just such a good human being. Emily Blunt, who is in it, she's such a good human being. And the director, Benny Safdie, they're three people, like, if you want to root for them and follow them, they're incredible people. The experience was, it's hard to describe, because one of those where the running joke for me, I got to go to the Super Bowl for the first time this year, right? And I was just in Montreal. I got to go to the F1 event in Montreal. I go, it's one of those years where, you know, I got to go up there and meet with GSP, George Rush St. Pierre. It's been one of those years. It's hard to describe, but it's humility and gratitude. And, you know, I get to come to BJJ's, you know, World Championships and sit here and talk.
Yeah, it's incredible. I want to ask you, too, one thing about the film specifically, the ending scene, it's you at the supermarket, right? And you're kind of just walking around, you get your groceries, you get in your truck, drive off. And I know the Safdie brothers, a lot of times, you know, they have people who aren't actually actors play people in their movies, and they just kind of let them do things. So I'm curious, how did that scene play out? Did they just say, we're just going to follow you? Did they give you direction? How did that work?
He gave me a tiny bit of direction. And so what's really funny, like, look at, like, listen, if you go back and watch that scene, you hear me mumbling through the whole thing, and I forget I'm mic'd. And so I'm going, oh my God, I can't believe this is, oh my God, this is it. I'm just mumbling the whole time because he goes, just go ahead, act like it's your day, right? You're at the grocery store, you're buying some groceries, because it goes from the end of that movie abruptly to this real, and it's one of those things where at the end it's like, I'm okay, I'm doing good. Right? I'm just buying some groceries, enjoying the day. Thank you for watching. Yeah. You know, really, really cool. When he told me about it, I go, I don't know about it. But again, you know, I'm not a filmmaker.
Definitely, yeah. So it is just kind of, it's awesome having you here at the World Championship, to be honest, you know, because I feel like anyone who truly does like love combat sports, loves, you know, grappling, you know, you're kind of like woven in the history of Jiu-Jitsu and ADCC and kind of all this stuff. Is there something about like this world of, you know, professional grappling and everything that keeps kind of bringing you back, makes it where you want to come here to the World Championship?
You know, part of it is that like jiu-jitsu actually made wrestling better and wrestling made jiu-jitsu better. Each one had to level up, right? Because it was one where when jiu-jitsu, when I first saw it, I'm like, I had this like dismissive part to it because I'm a wrestler. But understanding is the more I watched it, I'm like, oh my God, man, this has so many different elements and pieces that wrestling doesn't have. And it was one where it's like, well, if those pieces are missing from wrestling, wrestling's incomplete. It needs those pieces. And same thing with jiu-jitsu, right? Jiu-jitsu needs those pieces of wrestling. So the two complemented each other more than they contrasted. And so it's like looking back on it going, I was trying to bridge the gap. Like when I went to ADCC the first year, I wanted to represent wrestling. And then I went there the second year and I won the Open in my weight class. It was like, I'm representing wrestling. I'm showing that it can dominate, man, at its highest level, right? And then understanding, like, now BJJ had to up the game, right? And so it's this kind of like strategic moves through the years. We've made each other better. I love it.
Yeah, I feel like right now more than ever, especially like at ADCC and everything, it's like you really can't win ADCC unless you have really good wrestling and really good submissions and submission defense. But I got a lot of jiu-jitsu guys watching right now. What can these jiu-jitsu guys learn from a wrestler though? What should they take from wrestling and kind of incorporate into their jiu-jitsu?
For me, like the big advantage that it's control, right? It's understanding, like, I was dictating where that bout happened, and I wanted to always obviously be on top, right? And so I could control that, and I made sure that I controlled that, right? Like all your attacks to try to take me down, I had good takedown defense, and then I had good counter attacks, and it literally, if you gave me an opening, it was over, right? So it's one of those things where it's like understanding, like, I can dictate where the fight happens, and that's what made me really good. I could just go, no, I'm going to be on top and you're going to be on bottom and it's going to be miserable.
I'm not going to lie. That's an incredible superpower to have, It's to be like, I get to be on top, you get to be on bottom, and that's that, Is there anything else you have going on, What's going on in modern day Mark Kerr's life?
So, I picked up some brand ambassadors. I'm here with actually Ultra Human. They're launching a new ring and it's incredible. It's, a lot of what I'm doing now is really working on taking control of my health, understanding like it's the most valuable thing that I have, right? And so it's a wearable, Ultra Human. It's a non-subscription wearable. It has an incredible interface on your phone, and they do a bunch of other stuff. It's one of those, fortunate things that I get to participate in, stuff that I really want to do. And I really want, for a young athlete to go, listen, what you do in the gym is one part of it. Then what you do after the gym is another part, right? How you recover, but how you track it, how you understand those metrics and how you get better. Because most of my story is I just wanted to get that much better. I didn't want that much, but that much better over a year compounds, right? Like half a percentage at the end of the year, if you add that up, 0.5%, all of a sudden at the end of the year, I'm this much better. But I did it that much at a time. And so that's what some of the stuff that I'm working on now is. It's a really important aspect of where I am in my life.
Awesome. Well, it's great talking to you, Mark. Thank you so much for jumping on, and it really is an honor for you to join us and to see you here at the World Championship.
And I appreciate everything Flo's done. Like, they're the bedrock of why this continues, why they're at ADCC, why it's wrestling's wrestling. It has a platform. It's one of those where you guys need to be appreciated for what you've been able to do.
Thank you so much, Mark. I'll let you get out of here. Yeah, you have a good one. All right. There we go. Thank you. Yeah. All right, there we go. Mark Kerr on the live stream. That was incredible. Super sick to have him on here. What are you guys talking about while I was doing that? All right. That was pretty sick. As far as legendary guest pools go, Mark Kerr's got to be like top tier legendary guest pool for sure. Great interview. That was pretty sick. Hell yeah, boys. Glad I could step up there and get Mark Kerr in the mix for us. That was super sick. Once he's kind of standing pretty close by, whenever he gets further away, I'll tell you guys a story I have about Mark Kerr. But what did I miss? Fill me in the chat. What did I miss while I was doing the interview there? Trey, did you get training to interview, do commentary, media stuff? Nope, I am untrained. I'm just out here winging it, boys, trying my best. So hopefully it works sometimes. Oh, we got Musakati, bottom left. That was sick, dude. Mark Kerr on the live stream? Come on, boys. Put some respect on it. Put some respect on it, boys. I missed Mat 8. Gabriel Lopes went for an Ezekiel. What ended up happening with Vitor Pantoja versus the guy who's fighting? Julio Calinte. Good morning, Gringo. Good morning to you. All right, let's see what we got. We got Larissa Antunes versus Taina Brito. We got Ashley Montellano versus Kathleen Brand. Musakati versus Gabriel Oliveira Lopes. And bottom right, what are we doing? Mark Kerr's talking to some people right in front of the stream, but then I'll tell you guys the story I got. Is there anything else we're missing? Is anybody up right now that we should be watching? Let me check comp system and see where we're at. Let me do a quick little maintenance check on comp system. Ooh, Emily Leyva should be coming up soon. And then, okay, so Vitor Pantoja won. He's in the semifinal against Ali Silvestro. A couple of guys we've been watching throughout this one. And then let's find the other side of the men's heavy. And then we have Freddy Tala going up against Mateus Mendez in the quarterfinals soon. And then Johnny Muniz is already in the semis. So the winner of Freddy Tala versus Mateus Mendez is going to have Johnny Muniz in the semifinal. Other side, we have Ali Silvestro versus Vitor Pantoja. Some absolute bangers of matches going on there. Is Roberto Jimenez in the building? That'd be a cool interview. I have not seen Roberto. If I see him, though, I'll try to snag him. Roberto will have some wild stuff to say. We'll have to catch you with Roberto. You never know which version of Roberto you're going to get, whether he's, like, eating, like, you know, native bison meat or if he's eating, like, birds and stuff. I see Fernando Paiva over there getting his medal. Maybe we can get Fernando Paiva to come on. He just took gold and do a little interview with him, a little champion interview with Fernando Paiva. We got to do a quick legendary guest pool, catch up. Where are we at with the guests? Where are we ranking? We had Lis Clay off the rip. We had Icaro. We had Baby Shark. We had Shanji. And then we had Mark Kerr. Is that everybody? How are the guests stacking up so far for you guys? Who's kind of pulling away? That Mark Kerr interview was actually pretty sick. Trey came in untrained from the Boston Joshin days, killing it. Hell yeah, everything I know I learned from Connor. And Aldo Jr., if I see him, we can get him. I haven't seen him around either, though, to be honest with you guys. What mat is Hawan on in the finals? Ooh, Eliza Nascimento's up on mat 5. All right, looks like Musakati is going to get the win there. I'm switching mat 6 to mat 5 so we can watch a little bit of Eliza Nascimento.
Hey, I'm Petey. You might remember me as Peter Pan. Yeah, I rebranded. Turns out, adulthood's kinda awesome. AAA made it easy. Sure, I still don't understand fitted sheets.
I didn't see what happened bottom left, or I would have commented what happened.
Other adult mysteries, like home and auto insurance. With AAA, growing up is a total breeze. Hey, seriously? How do you fold a fitted sheet?
I did comment on it. I just said that he... Oh, yeah, I said, didn't Musakati win by advantage? We should add guest names to the stream description after SEO optimization. All right, Chopped. I didn't know you knew ball like that, brother. I had no idea you knew ball like that. Oh, he swept a win with 2 seconds left? I had no idea. Let's go back and let's watch it. All right, now I'll give it the proper attention it deserves. So we're rewinding the Musakati match. He's down 2. Oh, no way. He pulls him back in, too? 10 seconds left. Oh, my gosh. Dude, this is actually insane. See, that's a good shout-out, boys, to rewind that one and watch it back. That's what I need you guys there for. That is actually an insane ending. So, shout out Musakati for winning that. That dude's got to be super bummed. Keep on mat 5. The next match is the light feather finals. So that's where Hawan should be. That's the old wrestling trick. The old classic wrestling trick. Yo, Reid. I already got Icaro. You want to come on again? All right, we're getting Reid back on. Dude, that was crazy. We got Mark Kerr, bro.
Yeah, that's sick. That's sick, right? What a legend, you know? Mark Kerr, the legend. Smashing Machine. Great movie.
100%. They were giving it up for him. They said Mark Kerr #1.
Oh, #1 guest?
Yeah, #1
Well, we're going to have to reorder the rankings because I'm bringing the heat today.
Let's go, dude. Reid's back. You got something crazy to say? We've had insane lineups so far. I started streaming within like 2 minutes. Lis Clay was on.
Sick, yeah.
So we had Lis Clay, Icaro, Diogo, Xande. Xande a little frustrated with the current rules, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I just I saw Mark Kerr there, and I was like, oh, that'd be pretty sick. So I was gonna try to do that, but no, he was totally down, right?
Yeah, for sure. And he honestly had a lot of great stuff to say. Like that was pretty sweet. But yeah, for sure.
I mean, it's kind of legendary. You finally got to interview Mark Kerr.
Dude, I know.
You finally got to interview him.
That's what I was saying is once
full circle,
yeah. I was saying because he was still standing there, I was like, yo, whenever he gets away, I'm gonna tell you guys a story. I once went to Phoenix, Arizona. I flew to Phoenix, Arizona with Michael Sears, and the whole purpose was to interview Mark Kerr and lead up to ADCC 2022. And he said, like, hey, yeah, this is the time. I'll meet you guys at the hotel. We got a conference room in the hotel. I got all these lights set up. We were all set up, and I sat in a hotel conference room for, like, legitimately 48 hours. Like, I just sat there because it kept being like, no, I'm coming right now. And it was like, oh, sorry, something happened. No, I'm coming in 30 minutes. And I just sat in a conference room for like what felt like an eternity. I was stuck in interview purgatory, and Mark Kerr never came. He ended up canceling after like us waiting for like, I felt like it was multiple days, like maybe like a day and a half or something. Maybe I'm exaggerating at this point, but it felt like forever.
Hey, Mark Kerr's a busy guy.
Yeah, 100%.
And,
I understand. Listen, Mark Kerr doesn't owe me an interview by any means. So I was happy to wait there, but I was like too scared to leave the like hotel conference room because I didn't want him to like show up unexpectedly and to miss it. So I just sat there waiting, and yeah, finally got the Mark Kerr interview. That was incredible. That was super sick. Kind of cooler to interview him now after the movie came out and everything. You hear my Safdie Brothers question?
No, I missed it.
I asked him, I was like, Safdie Brothers are known for putting non-actors in their movies and just like having them kind of like do stuff and just making that part of the movie. So in that final scene, did they give you any direction? Were you supposed to be doing anything? And he was like, he said no, that they just wanted him to kind of just go about whatever he would do. And so pretty sick, huh?
Yeah. Safdie Brothers, shout out to the legends, you know? Been watching their movies for a long time.
Look at these dudes. The chat calls for blood all the time. You should have aired it out on the stream for content. Yeah, me just going in on Mark Kerr on the stream. Could you imagine? But all right.
Yeah, no, I saw that everybody was digging what was going down, though. The legend, that's pretty deep pull. No, it's pretty sick being here at the IBJJF World Championships and just kind of seeing everybody walk around and having the matches going around behind you. There's definitely like a buzz in the air this day. Yesterday was maybe a little bit of a slower start, first day of Worlds, but you can definitely feel that like all the big names are out and there's a little bit more of a buzz in the air, I feel like, today.
100%, yeah. It's been electric. If I go to the bathroom real quick, you want to hold down the stream? You don't have to. I can mute it and shut the camera off. You just want to sit here and make sure no one robs us. You want me to do that? All right. All right. You want to keep it going?
Yeah.
All right, boys. Behave with Reid. If I find out you guys were saying anything crazy or messed up, it's going to be hell to pay, all right? Don't hit this green thing or it'll mute you.
Okay. All right, so what are we watching?
We don't worry about actually watching.
What are we watching here in the Jiu-Jitsu world? We got 2 matches. We got 2 empty mats. What's up, guys? Sound off in the chat. What do we really think about Trey? What do we honest takes of Trey? Trey's been doing these live streams for a little while now. Are they working? Are they good? Does everybody like them? Honest take on Trey. All right, we got some matches going now, though. Oh, this Freddy guy is supposed to be really, really good up here in the top left. Up and coming purple belt. Freddy's supposed to be a killer. I've been hearing a lot about him. What's everybody saying? What's up, Chopped and Washed? Thanks for the shout out, brother. What is the schedule? What is the website in which you can see the live schedule? It's going to be a BJJ comp system. Go to IBJJF's website. You can find it as well, but it's bjjcompsystem.com, I believe. What made you choose your Instagram handle? Big Daniel Johnston fan. And I was moving to Austin, Texas when I created my Instagram. So I moved to Austin, Texas and was a big Daniel Johnston fan. Big reason why I moved to Austin originally. So made my Instagram handle Devil Town and just have never changed it. Trying not to be a huge Instagram guy. Trey, you mean Mike boy? Trey's not going to like that. Give that man a raise. All right. We'll consider it. We'll consider it. Trey's the guy hosting these things. Trey's he's come a long way. He's got a long way to go on jiu-jitsu training. How's Freddy doing? Freddy, we're kind of locked in a 0-0 battle, a couple minutes down. Shout out Chopped and Washed. Trey's the best. Trey's in the bathroom right now commenting on this stream. What a maniac. Well, definitely, if you guys like the stream, definitely keep watching, like it, subscribe to the YouTube, help us out. Drop a comment in the chat. That really helps, that we can show everybody that people like this. What happened today at Worlds? It's been a whirlwind so far. I'm not sure the finals are going on off anything too crazy has happened just yet. All right, guys, quiet down in the chat. Trey's coming back. He's taking over. They want mat 6 and mat 9, I believe.
Switching mats for him?
I wasn't switching mats. I just didn't want to mess it up, so I was just going to wait for you. Trey's back. Trey's back.
You got to be careful not switching mats. They go rabid, dude. They go nuts if you don't switch the mats. Like if you're busy interviewing Mark Kerr, but they really want Matt 9, they just go nuclear on you.
Yeah, they really want Matt 9.
But that's just Dirt Biker Vroom. Dirt Biker Vroom, make a good case for why we should go to Matt 9. Just Trey tap to pressure. All right, Reid, you get out of here, man. Before answering the tap to pressure question, I don't tap to pressure, dude. You see they call me Mike Guy now?
Yeah, Mike Boy.
Well, Mike Guy.
Oh, I thought it was Mike
Boys
Boy.
are a little derogatory.
I'm pretty sure it was BOI.
Whoever that was doesn't even know the joke then.
Okay.
It's still supporting the theory that COVID originated in that Unity shower leading up to Worlds 2018.
Shout out. That was a legendary one for sure.
They made that person join a gym back then.
Hell yeah. Nothing better than jiu-jitsu, so any way you can get involved.
Hell yeah. All right, Matt 8 for Emily Leyva. Juan still going Matt 5.
All right, y'all.
Out of here?
Have fun.
All right.
Catch you guys later.
See you, bro. Oi, Cassia. Hey, Cassia. I'm doing a live stream. You want to join? Let's go. All right, we got Cassia and Moura. Come on over. All right, we got Cassia and Moura in the house. Cassia, what's going on?
What's up, guys? Everything fun. I'm enjoying right now the show. Everybody like beautiful jiu-jitsu, so I'm just enjoying right here.
Yeah. Are there any colored belts you're watching today?
Yes, I have blue belt juvenile. I think we have 5 kids today, so I'm pretty excited for that. I'm pretty sure they're gonna do a good job.
Nice. So what's it like being here at Worlds, ready for another World Championship?
Yes, but this time I'm not gonna be compete. It was a tough decision, but I'm excited for later, right? So I think gonna be a good decision for now for me, and then later, pretty soon, you guys gonna announce the news come up. So
Gotcha. Well, that's a bummer to hear you won't be competing, but I'm sure you got some cool stuff in the works. I haven't been back to Midland since last year's Road to Worlds. I miss Midland. I think Midland's a lot of fun, huh?
It is. Have a good jiu-jitsu. That what I have to say.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the movie Friday Night Lights?
No, is a scary movie?
No, it's not. It's like a movie about American football, but it's based in the Midland, Odessa area, the Permian Basin. Yeah, it's based out of there.
Oh, really? Where I can find like Netflix, maybe?
Maybe Netflix, one of the streaming services.
Okay, I'm gonna look for. I'm excited to watch that one.
Yeah, watch it. Do you like American football?
Little bit. Like I'm from Brazil, so we don't play American football. We play football, like soccer, but actually I don't know the rules actually. I just know they always like hit each other, like strong. So I like to watch, but I don't understand.
Yeah. Well, you should watch Friday Night Lights, and then maybe you'll like American football after that.
Yeah, for sure. And then I'm gonna watch, and I'm gonna tell you how I like the movie.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, Cassia. It's good seeing you as always.
Thank you. Bye, guys. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thanks, Cassia.
Thank you.
Yeah, see you.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you too. All right, there we go. Cassia Moura jumping on here. What are you guys asking for? Matt 9, Matt 6. Which one do you guys want? Matt 9 or Matt 6? Matt 9. All right. Let's switch off this injury to go to Matt 9. Yeah, we've had some insane guests today, huh? Today's been pretty sick for guests. Who's running the who's keeping track of the guests? Who's got the full guest list? Can someone send the full guest list that we've had so far? It's hard for me to keep track of it in the moment. Things are happening fast over here on my end. All right, Freddie Tala and Mateus Mendez going to a decision here. Did you guys watch that one with a keen eye? Who's going to get the decision there? Freddie versus Mateus Mendez. Freddie might lose it. Yeah, I mean, dude, honestly, out of all the potential legendary guest pools, no one saw Mark Kerr coming. That one came out of nowhere. Yeah, Sarah yesterday was sick. Is there other potential guests out there that you guys are hoping for? Who would be the cream of the crop guest that would take it over for everybody? Who would get the #1 spot? I don't want to click off of top right because I'm waiting. Mateus Mendez got the win over Freddie, got the decision. But I want to see Ali Silvestro versus Vitor Pantoja, so I don't want to click off of that one. I'll switch this to Mat 8 for Emily.
The sport of jiu-jitsu provides so many with a big...
She up now?
When congestion.
Nate Diaz. Yeah, dude, actually that's a good call. If Nate Diaz joined, that would be pretty insane. All right, here we go. Top right, Ali Silvestro and Vitor Pantoja walking out there now. Big time semifinal in the purple belt heavyweight division. Yeah, I can work on getting Trump. I should be able to get him on soon. Chicano, you don't know ball, bro. You don't know all of them. You just knew Baby Shark and Shanji. Here we got motion. Final seconds here in the Hawan match. I can hear behind me chants of Uhu Aha Ua Gracie Baha, so I'm going to go ahead and guess that Hawan wins in this last 20 seconds. Crazy scrappy poo, though. Please, Mat 6. We got action. All right, I'm switching Mat 8 to Mat 6. We need the GOAT. You guys said Emily Leyva was coming up on this match, but she's not there. Emily Leyva is up in 2 matches on Mat 8. Shout out Hawan, getting the dubski there. Young Beast out of Gracie Baja. I'm going to switch this over to Mat 8 now. All right, there we go. We got Emily Leyva up. It's like they haven't taken the mats yet, but she should be up soon. Kika Kush, she has quick matches. Maybe she does have quick matches sometimes, but honestly, I disagree a little bit. I think a lot of times Emily Leyva goes a long time in the match, and then she gets like a crazy submission late. She definitely has quick ones too, though. But we're waiting on her. She should be coming up soon. What'd you guys think of Reid guest hosting? How did he do? Good, positive reviews for Reid. Listen, I get a little bit of that, a little bit of FloGrappling motion now for the videos I'm doing, the live streams. Reid is the OG FloGrappling guy, in my opinion. I think Reid is one of the best people who's done jiu-jitsu media. If there was a jiu-jitsu media Hall of Fame, I think Reid should be first ballot. So you got to give respect to Reid. He kind of paved the way for guys like me to keep doing vlogs, stuff like that. So respect to Big Reid. We like to mess around with Reid a lot on this, but definitely deserves some respect for what he's done for the sport. All right, I see Emily pacing back and forth there. Should be going out there soon. Ali just rocking this front headlock position, sprawled out. Pantoja tried a little peeky poo, but it didn't work. Oh, man. Bro, Xavier Torres is fighting 15 minutes on mat 5. All right, we'll check back in 15 minutes, brother. They got to start this Emily Leyva match. Maybe they're waiting on more judges. Maybe they're gonna get the side judges as well. Get the whole crew out there. Uhu, aha, agrese baha, uhu, aha. Which team do you guys think has the catchiest little team chant? You guys have a favorite team chant that you hear out there? The Gracie Baja one is pretty catchy, I'll be honest. Ali versus Pantoja, it's like a match where it feels like a lot has been happening, but still no points, no advantages, nothing. It's like kind of a lot of front headlock position, heavy collar grips. Ooh, that was a hard fist bump right there. Somebody's gotta make a little. Ooh, Ali does a little pull. Them boys got to be getting tired. Who do you guys got taking it so far in this Ali versus Pantoja match? Not really anything decisive so far. I used to love that Hinzo Gravy black belt commentator gold. What does that mean? That Hinzo Gravy black belt commentator gold. All right, Emily Leyva starting bottom right. We got 1:15 left, top right. Things are getting crazy out there. We got a full quad box, boys. That's what I'm talking about. You think Pantoja's putting more work in? What mats are we showing? We're showing mat 6, 12, 9, and 8 currently. But we're moving it around. We're switching it up. Pantoja going a ooh. Yeah, one of these guys, top right, needs a big push here in the last 10 seconds. Garner a little bit of judge's favor. All right, here we go. Going to decision. Who you guys got? That would be insanely hard to judge, to be honest with you. He's got a little cut, too. All right. Looks like he's going to Ollie. Ollie advances to the finals. He will have... Who's on the other side? So we still need to see Johnny Muniz versus Mateus Mendez, right? In that semifinal to see who will face Ollie in the finals. You guys were leaning Pantoja. Yeah, Johnny versus Mateus is coming up. Mat 1 in a little bit. Musa Cadiz should be back around soon. Show mat 11. What's on mat 11? When is the final of what? Here we go. Something's coming on this mat. Some juveniles. You need mat 5. I don't think I've seen Hassan from Unity yet, but I'm not sure. It's hard to catch everything for sure. Caleb Yan. All right, I'll put on mat 11 up here. All right. It's going to be Lucas Yan versus Musa in the finals. Emily Leiva's up 2. How did Emily get the 2? Musa. What did you have for lunch? I actually have not eaten lunch yet. I'll probably eat after this stream. I am getting kind of hungry, I'll be honest with you guys. But I'm powering through it for you guys. Yeah, a lot of the juveniles are coming out now. We got female lightweight quarters. That heavy semifinal. I'm sorry, I can't. I'm doing a live stream right now. Okay. Somebody's asking for a charger. Somebody's asking for a charger. Should I have given? Should I have let her use a charger? What do you guys think? Do you grapple? Yeah, I grapple, pal. I grapple big time. Should I get that lady who asked if I have a charger? Should I just get her to come back on? Should we interview her? Kind of caught me off guard. Maybe I should have just been like, yeah, I'll charge your phone, but you have to sit down and watch the matches with us. You have to become a part of our live stream. Yeah, Zeke, I grapple. I grapple. I'm not a black belt mic guy. I'm a red belt, actually, so. I think she ran off whenever I said I was live streaming. I think I scared her. Dang it, dude. That was my shot. Oh. Dang, dude. I blew it. I blew my shot right there. I'm a purple belt. I'm a purple belt, but I'm nasty, dude. You don't want to come across me in a back alley. Trash man, don't make me say it. Tell him, Trash man. Tell him the truth. All right. I gotta get locked back in. I'm a little out of my zone right now. To be honest with you guys, I was watching the matches a little too much. Like I was actually trying to see how that Ollie Pantoja match ended up, and I kind of got away from the bits, and I just started, watching and just not saying much. I gotta lock back in on just freaking all the jokes. Trash man, you tapped the pressure. There it is. How did Emily win? Like, what is this live stream if it's me actually watching jiu-jitsu and commentating on it? You guys are here for mostly the jokes. Yeah, look at this, though. Look at this Emily Leyva match. This is exactly what I said. Someone said that her matches end quick. No, Emily, honestly, usually goes almost the entire time and then gets a submission late. A lot of times she'll be down and then get a submission late to win. And this is exactly what happened. Why don't you compete? I do compete. I competed in Jiu-Jitsu World League recently. I competed at Austin Open. I probably don't compete as much as I should, but a lot of that's because I spend so much time working, making videos about jiu-jitsu. It's hard to kind of do both. So yeah, I probably should compete more. I'm a little lazy, I guess. A little lazy. Emily with the armbar. Emily's got nasty arm bars. Matt Ford, please, bro. Baby Gabala with the 199 super chat. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get the super chats flowing in, baby. Let's get it freaking. Let's pop off. We're gonna have a little party tonight with all these super chats. We got India Risby down here. All right, I'll switch. I'll switch this one to Matt 4.
Driving is what drives me. The road, it's always felt like home. Out here, I can chase the rush,
India Risby's an absolute beast as well.
But when the day winds down, it's back to real life. Back
Gotta skip this ad.
That's why I choose Trey
Oh.
World Joints. With
Get out of here, ad. Luca is fighting Luca times Hanan, the best fight of purple belt division. What mat are they on? If I turn that on and it's not legitimately the best fight of purple belt division, I will be very upset at you for lying to me about that. Did we miss Musa's match? Did that match already happen? Oh no, it got moved. It'll be the next one. Lucas Jan Musa will be the next match. It's getting pretty loud here in the pyramid. It's like getting harder to hear myself. And Liza Nascimento's coming up on map 5, but she has a lot of matches before then. If you guys want to check the schedule and see who's coming up on what matches, you got to go to bjjcompsystem.com. All right, I'm gonna switch this to mat 6. It's the best match. We got to watch the best match. I don't even think they're going right now. Bobby Gala, do your homework on Musakati. I know Musakati. Musakati won the most recent Nogi Worlds. He had double gold. He trains at Unity. He also cross-trains at his dad's gym. His dad owns a gym. That's where he came up from. And now he trains at Unity as well. How about that? You guys are big on Musakati, though? Dude, yesterday you guys were talking about potential legendary pools and who we could get on as crazy guests, and you guys were saying Hodger Gracie would be a crazy one. Literally after we left, like as soon as I ended the stream, Hodger came walking by, missed him by sheer seconds. I was kind of cruising now. Dude, check this out. I got a treat for you guys. I'm going to switch this rope, mat 6 to mat 3. We got a double head tape match going on. Look at that. I spotted that from up here. And look at the position, too. Double head tape match, as well as this crazy position. It doesn't get more electric than that. That's what the quad box is all about. Just spotting a double head tape match where two dudes are just in the wildest position. Bryce Crawford, has there been any guests today? Hey, somebody fill in Bryce on what guests we've had. We've had an absolutely legendary cast of guests so far. Probably the most crazy guest we've had today so far, if anyone wasn't here, is we had Mark Kerr join the show earlier. Mark Kerr joining was nuts. You guys ain't got no respect for the double head tape match? Thought you guys were gonna like that one. All right, here we go. Livia Barracine versus Maria Clara. That's a pretty sick match. possible, change the first one to mat 6. All right, I'll change off mat 3. We were just on mat 6, though, and it's not the guys you said it was. What's going on mat 9? Why should I change it to mat 9? All right. Your sister's fighting on mat 9. All right, here we go. Bottom right, Musa Kadi versus Lucas Yan. This match should actually be pretty sick, to be honest. Mat 2's in the top left. That's what's up, Becerra. That's why we need you here as an active mod. Lis Clay, Kerr, Icaro, Cassia, Baby Shark, Xande, Reid, and a lady who asked for a charger. Great inclusion of putting the lady who asked for a charger on there. How are you guys ranking them? To be honest with you, I'm going Charger Lady 2, Kerr 1 so far. Yo, somebody in there also keep an eye on mat 1. Let me know whenever Johnny versus Mateus Mendez is coming up, because that'll decide who goes into the final against Ollie in the heavyweight division. I don't want to miss it. It's very important to me that I don't miss it. I saw earlier someone asked me what kind of techniques I've been noticing the color belts to do. I mean, to be honest with you, like, I really haven't been watching closely enough to kind of analyze that. A lot of times when I'm doing these streams and stuff, it's hard to actually watch what's going on and everything, like with that sort of eye. It's more just like I'm watching generally to kind of like try and hit like a wide spread of everything going on, making jokes and whatnot for you guys. And then a lot of times after the event, I'll go back and watch after the event to watch more specifically like the jiu-jitsu itself. But what have you guys been noticing? What's the 477 people in the chat been noticing about the color belts? What kind of techniques and trends are you guys seeing out there on the mats in this World Championship so far? I'm gonna flip it back on you guys. I'm gonna make you guys step up and say what you've been seeing. Where can I watch the other matches, Trey? Yeah, that's a good question. If you want to watch all of the matches and all of the mats, you can go to FloGrappling.com. So I actually, in the chat, I pinned a comment that has a link. Click that link. That'll take you to FloGrappling. You'll have to sign up. I mean, that's just how the business works. You'll sign up for FloGrappling, and then that gives you access to all of the mats. You can pick your own mats. You can even like get your sibling to run a stream for you where they're the one controlling the quad box, and you can yell at them to switch to the mat you want to switch. You can kind of like use them in place of me, like a stand-in Trey, a stand-in mic guy, to just yell at and tell them to switch the mats. What's up, Joe? You want to join the stream? All right, we got Joey Gilps joining. We actually have Livia Barracin up right now against Maria Clara. I feel like you've been big on Livia for a long time.
Yeah, that's a super tough match. Livia, ADCC Trials champ. Livia might go, if she were to get her black belt this weekend, go blue to black 365. Cassia Moura style. Yeah, she won Juvenile Blue Belt Worlds here last year. So, yeah, to already be here as a brown belt, killing it, obviously that says so much about like what her skill level is. So Livia is a very special athlete. Going to be at ADCC Worlds later this year as well. She has such a bright future. Her, Hazel, I think Nicolette as well. That is such a deep absolute. You know what I mean? These last couple of years of women's brown belt. especially like these open classes have been so deep, and Livy's a great part of that, man.
They were asking me what trends we're seeing watching the color belts and stuff, and I was like, I haven't been watching close enough to say that, but you've been down there mat side filming and stuff. Anything you're noticing technique-wise?
I'm gonna throw out a weird one to start out. A lot of triangles that take like 3 minutes to finish, or like people are in them for a long time and like not finishing. I don't know if you guys, some do, some don't. We have a kid over here, he's stuck in a triangle. He's gonna be in that for a long time down here on the lower left. I get it. Watch, this kid's gonna be in this for, oh, it actually did tap. What the heck? What's he been taught? Who's teaching him? Stick with the trends, buddy. It's about the meta. I think that was Dean Domingo. Shout out Dean Domingo. Yeah, man, it's a lot of fun down there. A lot of triangles, a lot of, double pants grip passing, kind of left, right kind of stuff.
Tynan inspired, I feel like.
Probably fair. Yeah, a lot of amazing stuff, man. How are these streams going? I heard you were talking to Mark Kerr. How was that?
We had Mark Kerr on. That was nuts. But the whole time, this is why I'm trying to train the chat. When we get someone like Mark Kerr on, they can't just be yelling Mat 9 the whole time. Let's focus on Mark Kerr for a little bit. I was like, bro, this is Mark Kerr. I don't think you guys understand how crazy that is that Mark Kerr joined this stream.
We're not going to get a ton of people to join this stream who got played in a movie by The Rock.
Yeah,
I'm just going to tell you right now. Marcio, congrats on yesterday. Marcio Italo, Brown. You want to say hello? Right.
We got Marcio Italo. No English? Yeah. Yeah, say something in Portuguese for the fans. Você fala em português.
Fala português. Fala, galera da FloGrappling. Muito jiu-jitsu hoje aqui no Campeonato Mundial. Vamos pra cima. E é isso, tamo junto, osso.
Muito bom, né? Nós cachorrada, vamos lá. Thanks, bro. Osso. All right, sick. All right, anything else going on down there?
Crazy social, getting a bunch of clips, making it all happen. Ali Silvestro is on a crazy run. Could be one of the very few gi world champions from Australia. He had Freddie Lele, obviously, in his division, but Freddie lost. I don't know if you saw that. Freddie comes off the mat after his first match. I guess it's okay to say now. Freddie comes off the mat after his first match, and we're like, we ask him for an interview. We're like, Freddie, how you doing? He's like, horrible. I broke my foot in the warm-up. Yeah, and he was super honest about it. So he was definitely, struggling through that and did his best, and still 0-0 decision with Mateus Mendez, who's super tough. And Freddie's a warrior. Looking forward to him. But Ali Silvestro, that's the double gold favorite right now.
Yeah, he's going to have the winner of Gianni Muniz, right? And Mateus Mendez. So, yeah, we're kind of waiting on that one. But, all right, bro, thanks for stopping in. Good luck down there.
That's a sick match. Lucas, Jan, and Musa.
Oh, the people have been clamoring for it. All right, see you, bro. All right. Joey Gilbs dropping in, saying what's up. What do you guys think about that? You guys agree? A lot of people getting caught in triangles and then just hanging out for like 3 minutes? I put Mat 9 up, bro. It's top left. Is that your sister? All right. This is what we're going to do. Dirt bike vroom. We're all going to get behind and support your sister. So will you send your sister's name so we can support her and cheer for her? I need everyone in this chat to commit right now. We're going to all back Dirt Bike Vroom's sister and support her. The stream's been awesome. Appreciate that, boys. Appreciate that for sure. We're trying out here. Yo, Chop, you have a kid? That's crazy. Had to pick up my kid. Did I miss anything good? That's nuts, dude. Vlada Huzikovic. All right, we're riding. The chat and I are officially riding with Vlada Huzikovic. Let's go, Vlada. We're in full support. Should she be up next? Let me check comm system. She's up in like 4 more matches, bro. So we gotta wait for Vlada. Yeah, dude, if you sign up and you find out that you have Vlada Huzikovic as your first match, you're cooked, dude. Just don't show up. That was insane. Joe just dropped that Freddie broke his foot in the warm-up. How do you break your foot in the warm-up, bro? You can't be doing that. That's tough. Mat 12, please. My boys would love to watch their coach. All right. We'll switch Mat 6 to Mat 12. And then I saw where you guys said, Matt, what's up, bro? How are you? How you doing? Yeah, we're doing a live stream. You want to join real quick? Hop on. All right, we got Nicole joining on. What's going on, bro? What have you been up to?
You know, just relaxing, watching IBJJF. Makes me want to compete in the gi now.
Yeah, have you ever competed in the gi?
Yeah, a couple times. Local tournaments like Grappling Industries, Naga, all that.
While you were still training with Andy?
Yeah.
You just threw it on for fun?
Yeah, just for fun, and I look like it, but my fingers be hurting after. So we'll see. I might do American Nationals no gi, and we'll see how I go from there. Maybe no gi worlds.
That would be sick if you did American Nationals in the gi. You should do it in the gi and no gi. Do both.
We'll see. I don't want to, like, my style, I feel I'm going to get disqualified, so we'll see.
All right, bro. What else have you got going on?
You know, just chilling, but I got to be prepping for Worlds here out in California for like 2 weeks. So when I go back, I'm going to do a little wrestling tournament, and then after that, I'm going to do ADCC Worlds, and I'm going to kill that.
All right, bro. Well, thanks for dropping on the stream real quick. Good seeing you. I look forward to seeing you in the gi eventually. All right. That was Nicole Navarro. Where else can I watch this live? You can watch on FloGrappling.com. We're trying to watch them with your help. Thank you. I believe it's going to be Mat 6. Try to watch your boy on Mat 6. All right. Mat 6 and bottom right. I thought weren't we switching to Mat 4 for some reason? Waiting for the finals. Yeah, I'll admit it, boys. I'm lost in the sauce with what we're trying to see right now. We need to see the heavyweight final or semi between Johnny and Mateo, which I think is going on right now. So we're going to switch Mat 5 to Mat 1. Ooh. Looks like we're going to catch the decision between Johnny and Mateus Mendez. See how that one goes. Let me see if I can see it IRL. No, they're not there anymore. Looks like Gianni got the win. And then it might be Nicolette Kiss up now on Mat 1, which Nicolette Kiss, she's a Hungarian grappler, absolute dog. Her and Eliza Nascimento were just like fighting each other twice at every event at Purple Belt last year. Kind of an insane colored belt rivalry between them. And definitely now brown belt things have gotten shaken up more, but they're both still absolute killers. I don't know why you changed to Mat 4. Oh, shit. That was an accidental change? What's up, Bentley? How are you doing? What are you up to, huh? Bentley, why aren't you here in person at the World Championship? Yeah, thanks for dropping in, Becerra. Good to see you. Thanks for holding it down. Have fun in class. We should have India Risby going up against Eliza Nascimento in the semifinal on Mat 5 here soon. matches we got? 1, 9, 12, and 4. So we don't need 4, huh? What mat are you guys trying to get? All right, I'll put it on mat 5, but there's nothing going on it. Keep 6, please. I don't think I currently have 6. Dirt Biker, what mat was Vlada on? Your sister? Yeah, we want Vlada, dude. We don't want to miss Vlada now. We've come too far with Vlada to miss her now. I thought it was mat 9, right? Black belt starts tomorrow morning. So black belts go Saturday and Sunday. Tomorrow morning, Saturday, we'll kick off with the black belt absolute division. So both the male and female absolute will start at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time on Saturday. And they'll run all the way to the finals. They'll get the final set. And then they'll start the division starting at the roosterweight divisions. And they'll work their way up. And then black belt finals will be Sunday. You put mat 6 and mat 9, please? Yeah, I'll put mat 6 right here. You guys are telling me to pull empty mats, though. Whoa. All right, so India Risby, Eliza Nascimento going up down here bottom right. That should be a sick one. That's a semifinal. Pretty crazy match. And then Ozzy is saying that mat 6 is waiting the finals. Give the mat with Freddie purple belt, please. You're talking about Freddie Tala? He lost, if you are. Nicolette Kiss getting the dubski there, going up 12-0. Absolute beast. Nicolette Kiss is like so unassuming. It's kind of funny watching her. She's just like an absolute killer, but she's just like this nice Hungarian girl. Kind of awesome. Yo, Dirt Biker, mat 9 is top left. You got to stop saying it so much, bro. We're waiting for it. Mat 6 is also already up there. We're just waiting for it to start. I don't think Freddie placed. I think he lost the quarterfinals. If I'm not mistaken. Good, and you? Yeah. All right. We got Eliza versus India Risby bottom right now. That's a pretty crazy match. Two of the best brown belt females in the gi today. It could turn into a double pool situation though, which has potential to get boring, but hopefully it pops off and is pretty exciting. That's all we can hope for. It's something pretty exciting. How'd your brother do, Ozzy? Did he win? Vlada is the best woman in the gi today. Vlada is just outright the best grappler on earth today. And that's why we ride with her. Dude, we went to sorry guys, I'm fading a little bit. I might be getting not as entertaining. You know, I see our viewers dropping. I'm not carrying as much as I should. I'll try to step up. Let me wake up a little bit. Let me get going. Let me get fired up. My bad. We went to Marcio Andres for Road to Worlds. Marcio Andres, super cool guy. Eliza Nascimento was there. Her brother, Caleb Nascimento, was there. A lot of dope grapplers there. A lot of young kids. Asaf Alves was killing it. But crazy thing about Marcio's gym is how hard they train. Like, he kept talking about how they've kind of adjusted the training. They've been like doing a little differently. They commonly will do like a 3 or 4 hour training session, which is just absolutely nuts to just train for 4 hours. While we were there, they did, I think, 10 minutes. They did like 20 minutes of just open drilling where they just started drilling. They just like open drill where they drill like their game for 20 minutes. Then they like take a water break. Then they do another 20-minute drilling session where it's just like open drilling of them drilling whatever they want. And then they did 6 10-minute rounds, which is just absolutely nuts to just casually do 6 10-minute rounds. And none of them were tired at all. They literally were just all talking about how like the training was incredibly easy that day. Like how they're used to these like 3 4 hour training sessions, but they just did 6 10-minute rounds, and that was like a light day. Eliza literally ranked it on a hardness scale. Out of 1 to 10, she rated it like a 4 on the hardness scale. Can you guys imagine that? Could you imagine doing 6 10-minute rounds and rating it a 4 out of 10 on the hardness scale? I feel like I usually do like 5, 6, or 7-minute rounds. That shit goes hard, bro. Freaking 5 7-minute rounds, that shit goes hard. Imagine doing 6 10-minute rounds. And it was like comp rounds where they were like focused on like actually winning every single round, like fighting tooth and nail to win. Imagine doing 60 minutes of like intense action. That's incredible. So if I had to guess, not a lot of Marcio Andre students will be getting tired during the matches at this tournament. Yeah, Trash Man, dude, I would straight up leave on a stretcher as well. Seaflow, why did you leave early yesterday? I didn't leave early yesterday. I just like ended the stream when I ended the stream. There's no, I don't have to like stream to a certain time. It just kind of goes until I guess I decide like that's all she wrote, you know? I'm ultra heavy and master, bro. It's only 2 rounds, 6 minutes top. Just 2 6-minute rounds. Hell yeah. But what do you do in those 2 6-minute rounds, huh? You put in work in them? You just absolutely demolish the competition? All right, we should get Vlada up next. Matt Ford, Blue Belt Juvenile Asaf Alves coming up. Look at this position Eliza and India are in. That's kind of wild. Do we need Matt 9?
Hey, I'm Petey, aka Peter Pan. Turns out, adulthood's kinda awesome. I still don't understand fitted sheets or taxes, but luckily AAA covers other adult mysteries, like home and auto insurance.
I want to watch Asaf Alves. Oh wait, I almost just clicked off of Vlada. Don't switch. My bad, dirt biker. I pulled it back up. Ooh, India got to look at Eliza's back right here. That was kind of a crazy little scramble. There's one hook in. Eliza was able to rotate out, turn it into a half guard. Eliza's got like a pretty sick, like kind of like classic traditional game. Like kind of sick half guard, sick close guard. To be honest, I feel like Eliza has a game that the Masters competitors in the chat could get behind. What's going on up top with Asaf? They're in arbitration? They got to arbitrate something? Mika should have competed. That would have been pretty sick if Mika competed for sure. Everyone in Guigetto Academy is watching, bro. Where's Guigetto Academy at? Anyone for Black Belt you're particularly excited for? There's a lot of people I'm excited for. I'm definitely excited to watch Andy Murasaki. I think that his division is very tough overall, but I also just think like Andy's a guy who eventually has got to be a world champion. You know what I mean? And it's like, I'm definitely interested to keep watching him and Asaf won. And I'm excited to see Andy this year, especially now that he's at AOJ. And so it's kind of crazy having him and Tynan in the same room. So I think that would be sick. I'm always stoked to watch Jansen Gomez. I talked about this before, but Jansen is like, you know, he doesn't compete every event. And so it's like a treat whenever he is competing, and usually that's at the World Championship. So I'm certainly stoked to watch Jansen as well. But there's a lot of guys, you know. Looks like India Risby's going to get the win there. Up 2. I missed the DQ as well, but they said his opponent walked out of bounds in a submission. So I'm not sure. You guys are in Brazil, Ozzy? Can you switch to Mat 3? JP Tran is up next. Maybe, but I did make a promise because I'm trying to watch every single JP Tran match from this year. but I also decided that I would no longer watch him live because I felt like I jinxed him. So does it count if I'm in the venue but I watch on the stream? It's such a kind of trip that I can just like, I'm watching all the matches here and talking to you guys, and I can just turn around and actually see the matches. Like, that's kind of crazy. In your opinion, can anyone beat Eric Muniz? Man, I don't know. I guess. My mic was dead? Oh, no. Oh, no. This is embarrassing. I'm mic guy without a mic that works. That is tough to see. Ooh. That is tough to be mic guy without a mic that works. Ooh. Yo, I see Sasha. You're riding with Vlada. Vlada is actually going up against a person named Sasha. So I don't know. Does that impact how you root for Vlada or not? Yeah, I can't say. Yeah, I'm not even allowed to talk about JP if I'm in the same venue. My mic stops working. Things get crazy. Got Nicolette Kiss, top left. She's about to hit a twister. What's on Mat 6 that you guys want to watch? Uh-oh, we glitched it. All right, we're going to watch JP. The curse has been lifted. JP will get it done still. I am confident. Yeah, I need more wires. The real trick to a live stream is just having the most amount of wires. So we got JP top right. We got Nicolette Kiss top left. We got Milo versus Yi bottom left. Olivia Barracine, bottom right. I'm checking out what's going down. I'm taking a quick little peek at JP for real. I can't help myself. JP's gonna sweep. I'm calling it. Watch. He's about to sweep. As soon as they go, JP was gonna sweep. Watch, JP's gonna sweep. Told you guys. Told you JP was gonna sweep. Called that. Called it. Keep 6. What's going on 6? You guys don't even know which matches you want to watch. I have it on 6. All right. Mat 6 is already bottom left. I know you're busy, Mike guy, but I'd love to watch Mat 6. My grandson's coming up, Tabor, like Jordan. This is Mat 6 right here, so I can't put it on twice. So, all right, Aussie saying, bro, get ready for the show. This better be a sick match. You guys have been big hyping this match, so we better see something crazy. They're still not going out there. I can see them. I can see them for real down there. Lucas Veras won Brasileiros Pans this year. Now in the finals, crazy talented kid. Now in Mat 6, bottom left. I'm waiting. I see him. I see him in the wings, just waiting to go out there. They're not sending them. I think that they're waiting for more Juizes. Leva on Mat 8. Okay. This is the finals for Emily Leva. Got her walking in front of the mats. They're beasts. We're gonna have a great show. We got mad trolls on stream. I mean, it's honestly, I don't even know if it's really that many trolls. It's just like dudes who really want to watch the mat they want to watch. Enjoy the show on Mat 6. Look at the show. Enjoy the show. Go Livia. Oh, I literally just clicked off Olivia's match. Oops. I almost pulled up one of you guys' channels. Little misfire there. Sorry. Has the Jiu-Jitsu attorney ever stayed on time? It's tough. Mat 9. All right, we'll switch this out for Mat 9, but it's still going to be a while before Vlada comes on. She's not for 3 more matches. Luca, the British Justin Bieber? Alianse so. Oh, Alianse so. Who's Xavier on Mat 5? I'll switch this to Mat 5. Matt 5, thanks for sharing and showing. No problem, no problem. JP Tran gets the dubski there. He advances. Emily Leyva in the finals, bottom right, kicking off now against Sana Nadia. Are we on mat 3 for any particular reason, or should I switch it? Oh, that was JP's match. All right, so I'm gonna switch mat 3 back to mat 9. Even though Vlada's not gonna be up for a while. I think they're waiting for Lincoln. No, they're both standing next to the mat. I think they're waiting on the judges. I don't think there's enough judges so that they can have the corner judges for the final right now. Love watching these lower belts, monster all of them. Yeah, they're absolute beasts for sure. It's a bunch of dogs. Is Ollie up? That means it's the final? Oh, shit. It is Ollie versus Gianni right now. All right, I'm going to switch this. We'll come back to it. We got a big final here, boys. This one is going to be sick. Ollie Silvestro versus Johnny Muniz. One of the craziest divisions I felt in this colored belt was the purple belt heavyweight division. Now we got the final right here. It looks like there's only like 2 minutes, 50 seconds left, and Gianni is up 4. So we got to see how this goes. Yeah, Gianni is Eric and Anderson and Alex Muniz's little brother. Dirt Biker, if I click on mat 9 right now and it's not Vlada going, I'm going to switch off it and we're not going to watch it. So she better be going. Or do you want me to wait and do it whenever I think she's going? Because I don't think she's going yet. All right, I'll wait then. Stop spamming 9. Bro, stop touching the pad we want to watch. I'll touch the pad as much as I want, pal. Johnny Muniz coming up on another sweep, but Ali does not want to concede it. He gets into turtle. But I mean, dude, Johnny is just like all the other Muniz brothers, just like absolute dog. Like, this family's got to be one of the best families of grapplers there is. Oh, but Ali getting a little sweep of his own. That was crazy. This turned into a scrappy poo. A little sweep, almost sweep to mount, almost into a sweep to mount to single leg X. And then Johnny kind of ran out of there. That was pretty sick. A little bit of a flee situation, but not fleeing from submission, obviously, but just kind of running out of bounds. You're not watching and changing the best fights. Shit. Do what I want. So Ollie, after all that, only ended up getting the advantage for it. Four points to make up with 40 seconds left. That is a tall order. What's up, bro? How are you? Did you compete today? Oh, really? Damn. Next year, bro. Please don't switch my fight. I really want to see Joao Prestas next. We get to know Muir. He's a great guy off the mats, bro. It looks like Johnny Muniz is going to take the win there. Winning the heavyweight division. He looks stoked. I got a feeling Ollie's going to be back in the absolute. He's going to want a little redemption. Brown belt has started. It's brown belt females today. Brown belt males went yesterday. All right, shout out Johnny Muniz, absolute dog. All right, I'm going to level with you guys. We might watch to the end of this Emily Leyva fight, and then I think I might have to end it there. But this is a close one here. She's only winning by an advantage. Yeah, they're waiting for referees. What about her son, Matt H? Jenaina Lebre's son? Is that true? She has a son old enough to compete in juvenile? I mean, I've been trying to wait for Matt 6, but it does not look like they're going to start anytime soon. I'm going to level with you guys. Damn, bro. Icto, that's crazy. That's crazy message from Icto. That's how you guys are rolling? Let Max 6 or else. What are you going to do? You ain't going to do shit. Juan Lebre. Yeah, I might have to go referee Matt 6, to be honest with you. Ooh, the referees are going out there now. I can see it. But I don't like Ecto's message. To be honest with you, I might just not watch it just because I don't like his message. The ending of Emily Leiva's going into a little arbitration here. All right, Vlada should be up next on mat 9 now, too. There's like a minute 48 left in the match going on. No, Trashman, she hasn't gone yet. We've been waiting for her. Ecto said, don't run it for the others. You're the one who's going to run it for the others, dummy. All right, we're switching this back to mat 9. I'm going to click off of mat 6 just because I can. Okay, I think Vlada's up now. There we go. All right, sorry, I missed some of her match. So we're going to see the end here. Which one is Vlada? Dirt biker Vroom? Please tell me she's the one on top. All right, I think Vlada's on top now. I think she just came on top. Yeah, that's definitely her on top. Vlada is wearing the white or the green and yellow belt. We got to get behind Vlada. We said we would get behind Vlada, and now here we are. She's turning the tides, though. It was looking rough. Oh, my gosh. There we go. She's going to get these points back. She's got a minute 10 to get 8 points back. Got the... Oh. Dang, this might have been a scrap. It's kind of just the little while we've been watching this has been kind of nuts. Sasha's got her back right here, and she might be up on points with only 40 seconds left, but we can tell the heart of the warrior lives within Vlada, all right? So you can never count her out. Going into a little over-under pass. She got to make quick work of this. Kind of looked like she was going to shoot a double under and then kind of ended up in a position as if she should be a over-under. She might not have got the dub ski today, but Vlada fought hard. That was a sick match for what we saw between Sasha and Vlada. So mad respect to Vlada. She'll always be a fan favorite of everybody watching here today, if you ask me. Sasha kind of the GOAT, huh? Yeah, Sasha was sick, but Vlada fought hard. I'm glad we could catch some of her match. And now we got this bottom left, Lucas Veras versus Lincoln Silva. Who you guys riding with? Luca, you guys are big on Luca Veras? That's who you were mainly wanting to see? Or Lincoln Santos Silva? Yeah, of course, dirt bike groomer. You guys are riding with Lucas Veras 100%. You guys told me the Luca Veras Lincoln Santos Silva match would be absolutely insane. Been stuck here for a minute. This is what Joe was talking about. The triangles, when people lock up a triangle and then just spend like 3 minutes there. Guess that's kind of what we were looking at there, huh? Oh, actually, he was double unders. I thought he had the arm. I will never try a triangle again. We're out on triangles. Everyone who's watching this stream, let's all agree that we're out on triangles from here on out, all right? No more triangles. We're done with them. We're doing Choi bars only from here on out. We're a Choi bar exclusive type of crew. Yeah, dude, it does freaking suck whenever you lock up a triangle and just get stacked up. Ooh. I just saw the result. I'm not going to tell you guys what happens. This bottom right match kind of a scrappy poo. It is a little annoying to see, huh? I'm an old black belt. Choi bars over triangles. Choi bars are the shit, dude. I think Choi bars, Terrico Plata is a couple of the most satisfying submissions you can hit in the gym. All right, I don't know what's going on bottom left, but so that one ends. Lincoln is going to get the dubski there. Sorry for all the Luca Veras fans in the chat, but I think that's it for me, boys. I'm going to call it. I'm getting a little tired, I'll be honest with you. So tomorrow, I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow, but there will be Flow Zone. So make sure you guys tune in to Flow Zone Saturday and Sunday, and it'll be the black belts. The black belts take the mats tomorrow morning. It's going to kick off with the absolute divisions for both the males and the females at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time. And then it'll go into all of the black belt divisions, as well as female purple belts are Saturday also. So, but appreciate you guys tuning into the stream. You know, we got some pretty legendary guests in this one, to be honest. We had Mark Kerr, which was absolutely insane. But appreciate you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next one.